The comedians was nervous when she saw the kids. She asked if she could say pussy. So she's happy she can say it now. So I'm Uncle Rocky. I've been living down here 9 years. I've never done a show with so many people under 80 in the room. So bear with me if my material is skewed to the older set. Anyway, I've been married for 41 years. Any other long-term marriages? How many years? 43. How about you guys in the back? Anybody? You guys there? You guys look like you got a few years under your belt. You four. 30s? Oh, you're kids. Yeah, well, anyway, the only reason why I do this, after being married for 41 years, it's the only place I can go and get 5 minutes of uninterrupted time. When we would get married, nowadays, kids write their own vows, right? Some of you guys are young. You probably wrote all your own, right? Nice, romantic, bullshit. We took the traditional ones, and man, I'm glad I did because I really nailed her on that whole in health and sickness thing. She'd been paying for that for years now. My Pixie, she's sitting over there. She's like a fresh cannoli. She smells great. She tastes delicious. But like too many cannolis, she's killing me slowly. We talk about who's going to go first, right? We're getting to that point in our lives where you begin to plan things. And I said to her, I'm going first. She goes, yeah, that tracks. So we're having this conversation with cousins. And my cousin says, well, what if she goes first? What would you do? He says, you'd be brokenhearted. She jumps in and says, brokenhearted? He can't get out of his fucking recliner to feed himself. He wouldn't be brokenhearted. You guys that are married a long time, have you tried winning an argument with your spouse? No. No? Right. It's adorable that some guys try. I sit there, I take it, I listen, I nod, I apologize, and I walk away. And I do all of this because I like living indoors. Maturing in marriage is accepting the fact that your wife can't remember where she left her glasses. Right? But you can remember something I said in 1989 on a Monday night. I tell you, the stages of marriage. You go through different stages, right? You go through that newlywed stage. It's the best. You're going at it all the time. You're wearing a mattress the first year you're married. Then there's that sort of happy stage. Sex is still frequent and still good, but what do you get? Hey, what are you doing to mommy? We hear mommy yelling Yahtzee. We want in. Then that third stage is amused. You're feeling amorous. You run to the bedroom. You rip your clothes off. You just crack up laughing because gravity's a bitch. And then finally there's that tolerance stage, right? All that playful banter of your youth has now turned into a bit of bickering. You still have sex. I like to call it hallway sex. You walk by each other and go, fuck you. We're driving in a Publix parking lot. We were going to an open mic. One of the comics wanted to get something to eat. So we pull into the Publix parking lot. And you know how in the Publix parking lot, the parking spots are at an angle? Okay. So, they're at an angle and you go up and you pull in nice at an angle. But if you go down the up, you can't get in. And then you go up the down and you still can't get in. My wife exclaims, why would they put two wrong way lanes next to each other? This is what I deal with. The most frightening words in any marriage, I was thinking. When we lived in New Jersey, we had a nice house, and they had sliders on the back. Well, I was thinking we'd replace those with French doors, right? Nice. Next thing I know, I got a contractor at the house, and we're putting an addition on the back. I was thinking we'd go to Italy for 2 weeks. Now we're going for a month. I got Amazon showing up 12 times a day with shit for her to take on the trip. We got an Amazon return center in the golf cart garage now because we're returning so many things. I decide I'm going to take language lessons on Duolingo. You know what this is, Duolingo? Okay. The only thing I ended up with is a second Italian woman yelling at me all day. We've traveled that sort of parallel path to cougar puberty together for the last 30 years. Premenopause, perimenopause, full-blown menopause, postmenopause, just anger. And meanwhile, I'm going through it. My balls were nice, high and tight. Then I got a little sag. Then I got a little droop. And now they're longer than a CVS receipt. How am I doing on time, Jay?
Doing great, buddy.
Okay. So, menopause was an interesting time for us, right? I like to call it the thermostat wars. We had our own special brand of climate crisis in the house. I'd set it to 75. She'd set it to 60. I went in the bedroom one night. We were having intermittent flurries. It was freezing. So I'm in bed, and I hear bzzz, little fit. It's one way to shut me up. A little faster, a little louder. Bzzz. Now here I am thinking Pixie's in the bullpen warming up. Bzzz. But no, she just got that little fan from her nightstand, trying to cool herself off. Do you know that menopause is actually Mother Nature's way of reminding an Italian woman that she's going to be dealing with facial hair for the rest of her life? My Nona, at age 80, had such a luxurious beard she was able to front for a ZZ Top cover band. My wife, after all is said and done, she's aged gracefully. I've aged aggressively. All right, that's my time. I'm Uncle Rocky. You guys have a great time tonight. Thanks for having us.
All right.
Now, we'll put this on the stage for the big boy comics.